Well, welcome back to Knightscope's a channel on a mission to make the United States the safest country in the world. And joining us to give us a high-level overview of some recent key milestones on the financial front, we have obviously William Santana Lee, the CEO, as always. Welcome back.
Hey, good to see you. We got our 10K filed on time, which was a bit of a doing since we got a new CFO, and I just wanted to take a moment to say congratulations to the team.
Yeah, and I definitely appreciate you hopping on to give some insight here because there is a lot of improvements across the board. But let's start by looking back because you reported 12.8 million in revenue for 2023, which was a 128% increase from the previous year. Do you want to talk about what helped drive that growth?
The accretive acquisition that we made of Case Emergency Systems was the bulk of that. It was a little bit of a controversial acquisition at first, and I think people are now starting to see that. And if we're going to reimagine public safety, you're going to have to look at it from all angles. And there's been some good growth there. So we're locking in double-digit growth consistently now. So we're pretty excited about that.
Now, do you want to talk about the roadmap from a guidance standpoint here coming to 2024 as we kind of head down this path and especially with this growth kind of pushing you here? Just give us an idea of what this roadmap is looking like.
I mean, there's a bunch of very large facets, but quickly, organizational structure, we're looking at cutting our payroll expenses by over 30%, and we're more than well on track to do that. We're a technology company, and we want to really focus on engineering and developing new products and some of the operational day-to-day stuff. Some of our partners can do a lot better than we can. So we're fine-tuning the organization. We've streamlined the management team significantly, which also bring down some costs. On the service side of things, back to the core competency. On the autonomous security robot side, we've had several partners across the country that have thousands of technicians to help us support our clients. We're kind of moving the same model over to the K1B or the stationary portfolio side and not having, a dozen and a half in-house technicians and trucks and fuel and all that other stuff, and to provide our clients a lot more improvement in coverage. On the production side, consolidating 3 manufacturing facilities into one, so we can get some purchasing efficiencies, some labor flexibility, and overall quality and process improvements. And then lastly, through the acquisition, we inherited way too many facilities. We have currently about 13 facilities across the country. So we're consolidating all of that from a production logistics warehouse headquarters standpoint into one single location. And this will take a little bit of time, but we're well ahead on improving our revenue, lowering our variable costs, and lowering our fixed costs.
Yeah, so you alluded to this pretty in-depthly there because your gross margin, you kind of improved it. It was down 16% for the period. But this is significantly outperforming the previous year where you're down about 59%. I mean, you saw some operational expense efficiency. Are you guys looking to get to a place of profitability within this year or two? Do you want to talk a little bit about that side of it?
We're targeting towards the end of this year. There's still a lot of wood to chop. There's some things that take longer than others. Some of it's not linear. So we shouldn't be expecting every quarter to be completely, in one direction. But a lot of changes on the design, materials, process, leveraging our suppliers a lot more. And we need to get a lot more revenue up to carry the fixed cost basis because it takes, a certain amount of critical mass to run the organization, especially on a subscription basis. But we're getting there. So I'm excited to kind of hone in on the organization, really focus on the technology side of things, and continue with the renewals with our clients who've now renewed 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, even 8 years.
Yeah, that's incredible. And I definitely appreciate all the insights. As we pass it off to the viewers, let us know what you think and subscribe because as Catalyst and News hit the wire, of course, we'll bring it to you here. But on the note, we look forward to catching you in the next one.
Good to see you.